Action on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. Governor Athletics is brought to you by Access Health, Zander Auto Parts, AGE, Wagner Auto, Weatherall, First United Methodist Church, Fisher Rounds, and AirTag.
3rd and 16 with 5:14 to go in the third quarter. Kaiser drops back to pass, throwing against the wind. Zabel makes the catch. He's on the 35. Full race. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Governors!
And by Barber Chemical and Barber Farm Services, Venture Communications, River Bottom Sanitation, Black Hills Federal Credit Union, Gales Gas, Cone Egg, and Rising Hope Counseling.
Growers to receive it. Christopherson to set for Crop. Off the hands. That's going to be a kill. That's a reverse sweep win for the Governors. 15-12 and set 5. Abby Crop fishes off a 17-kill night.
And by Oahe Grain, American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine Agency, Brett Spray Service, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Leisure Palace, Lariat Lanes, Faith Lutheran Church, and Oahe Electric.
The 18-yard line, handoff for Lewis, left side, cuts it back, middle of the field, 10-5, touchdown, Governors! Trey Lewis, there's your touchdown. 7:29 to go here in the fourth quarter, and the Govs are back on top, 20-14.
Governor playoff action is also brought to you by the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, Graham Tire, Country Carpet and Flooring, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, and Ferding Electric.
Pinos will take the snap, he'll take the knee, and for the 6th straight year, as they beat the T-Area Titans 35-20, 6 consecutive titles, tying the all-time record in South Dakota history for consecutive titles here in the state.
And now to the call of the game with the voice of the Govs, award-winning KCCR Sports Director, John Winkler.
It is the rubber match. It is a winner-take-all. All comes down to one game. The SoDak 16 here tonight between the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, as the Govs are the 9 seed on the road, looking for an upset to advance to the 3rd straight state tournament for this volleyball program. Good evening, John Winkler here from Aberdeen Central High School. These two teams have played twice already. You heard the win for the Governors in that open when Abby Crop got the reverse sweep. We got the final kill to get the reverse sweep for this Pierre Governor team. But here in Aberdeen, the Governors fell in 4 sets. They won the first set 25-20, but then lost the next 3 sets 25-21, 25-21, and 25-17. So now when you look at how the Governors will play here tonight, I guess the old saying is not how you start, it's how you finish is very, very big, because the Governors started out well in set 1 and lost in 4. Governors started out down 0-2 at home, and maybe home court advantage is also the answer, but they were down 0-2 and came back and won. It wasn't about how they started, it was about how they finished. And here tonight, it's not how you started the season. You started out 4-1, 5-1, finished at 10-10. Again, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. It's not even how you got to this point. It's going to be how you finish and can you get to the state tournament. The number 9 seed, they're looking to be that upset and maybe one of the only upsets. There are not too many upsets that happen in SoDak 16 play in Class AA. But they're looking to be an upset, and they have every opportunity to do it, and they have every confidence to do it. They've already beat this Aberdeen Central team. They're looking for the rubber match to take the best of 3 season-long series between Pierre and Aberdeen Central. However, Aberdeen Central on the other end, they are a good serving team. While they lost their best player in Grace Cook earlier this season when they played Harrisburg, before they played Harrisburg, just like when Lady Ranke got hurt against the Harrisburg Tigers. Grace Cook got hurt warming up against the Harrisburg Tigers. But here tonight, it is going to be the story of can the 6-foot freshman Lauren Burkhardt, as well as also the Madison Miller, Taryn Nyman, who had a good game against the Governors back in Pierre. Kennedy Withers had 8 kills in the win against the Governors. It's going to be a combination of all of them trying to get the job done to get the win here tonight for Aberdeen Central and to send the Govs home back to Pierre without the opportunity to go to the state tournament. Governors want a happy bus ride back into the capital city with them knowing that they're going to go play for the state tournament next week Thursday, and also getting ready for the state football championship tomorrow night and have a chance to go down there and watch the football team play in the Dakota Dome. They want to do so with a lot of excitement on their end of being able to go to the state tournament next week. We're one of 5 games to get started here early at 6 o'clock. Harrisburg and Rapid City Stevens, they're playing at 6 o'clock over at Harrisburg High School. That's the 116 matchup. Good money is on the Harrisburg Tigers to pick up the win and advance to the state tournament. That would be the winner of this game to face Harrisburg. They do not reseed, so even if there were more upsets and the Governors weren't the lowest seed, they would still be taking on the top seed Harrisburg Tigers in the first round of the state tournament. Jefferson and Douglas, that's a 2:15 matchup. That's a 6 o'clock start as well. O'Gorman is hosting Roosevelt. That's a 5-12 matchup. That's at 6 o'clock. That's a one to watch. O'Gorman lost their setter to injury. I don't know if she's able to come back or not, but that's going to be a big loss if they don't have her. And Roosevelt's playing some pretty good volleyball as of late. And then the 3-seed Washington taking on the 14-seed Yankton in the SoDak 16 at Washington High School. That's a 6 o'clock start. Another 3 matchups. Huron Brandon Valley playing at the Huron Arena. They ended the season last Thursday in Huron to these 2 teams. Now they're playing each other again at a 7 o'clock start time of the Huron Arena. And then also Sioux Falls Lincoln is hosting Brookings at Lincoln High School. That's a 7 o'clock first serve. And then Watertown Spearfish, 8 o'clock Central Time. Yeah, Watertown and Spearfish, 8 o'clock at the Civic Arena in Watertown. That's the 4-13 matchup. We'll have scores from across the state as we go along throughout this night. We'll have some final scores by the time that we're done. A couple other final scores that will still be yet to be determined by the time that we get off the air. But it's going to be an exciting night. SoDak 16 volleyball. Governors, 1 shot, 1 win. That's all they need to get to the state tournament. But 1 loss will send them home. Governors and Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles coming up here from Aberdeen Central High School. We'll step aside for 3 minutes. When we come back, we'll start our conversations with our coaches. We'll first talk with Coach Bindanago of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Back in 3 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota here on KCCR, and also watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit capitalcityfordtoyota.com.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
At Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical LLC in Oneida, we are all about guaranteeing that our customers are as satisfied as they can be and improving their bottom line. Stop by or give us a call today at 605-258-2708 to see what we can do for you. Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical LLC for all of your agricultural needs this season.
Victory is sweet, but defeat stings. Where do you turn when things start to go badly in your life? This is Pastor Sam at Faith Lutheran Church. God loves you. He's by your side no matter what life brings. I encourage you to join us for family-friendly, encouraging worship. Whether today is a day to give thanks or to seek God's comfort, you'll find help and support at Faith Lutheran Church.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here. The frigid air of winter and the blistering heat of summer can really put a dent into your pocketbook. The gang at Weatherall Roofing and Insulation in Pierre say, just foam it. Saving money on your energy bills is what it's all about with Weatherall Roofing and Insulation. Let Weatherall Roofing and Insulation help you save money with their custom spray foam or blow-in fiberglass insulation. Call 224-7982 for a free estimate. And remember, just foam it.
As we welcome back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports, join me is Coach Ben Hidalgo here of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. And Coach, you come in 8 seed, get a chance to host the SoDak 16 game, 8-9 matchup. On paper, this is going to be should be the best matchup of the entire SoDak 16, the two closest seeds. But why is this such a close battle between Pierre and Aberdeen Central?
It's going to be a really good AA battle. I think we know each other really well, just because we're in the same conference. We play each other twice, and we've played pretty recently. So I think it'll be a good battle.
You know, and it's the good part and the bad part of it. You played each other twice, so it's easy for you guys to scout. On the flip side, it's easy for them to scout too. So how do you handle that playing a third time? Obviously, being 1-1, nobody really has an upper hand advantage other than the home teams won both times. But how do you handle trying to scout, trying to change things up a little bit, but maybe not change too much?
Right, yeah, we really focused on doing the things we can control, playing our game, staying aggressive, and we talked to the kids about that. Like, they're watching film, they're coming in with a plan too, so tonight will be just a matter of executing. So
what do you take from this last game for Pierre and Aberdeen Central forward into this game?
So we just came out hot when we started in Pierre, and then Pierre got rolling, and it's just a game of momentum. So we really focus on finishing what we start, just like every other team. So hopefully we can do that tonight.
Well, I was going to say, I'm going to talk to Coach Stosher here in just a little bit too, and it's been the opposite. We talk about having good starts. Well, Pierre had the good start when you guys won in 4 sets. You guys had the good starts when Pierre won. So. Right. But how important is a good start here tonight, even though it hasn't been the effect in the 2 games? Yeah, I mean, we just, no matter who we're playing or what night it is, we just want to come out early and set tone and then hope we can maintain throughout the night. I have a ton of respect for Coach Stoser, and I know that team is well prepared. They're a great group of kids, and I just hope we have a good match tonight. Offensively, what do you want to do against this Pierre Gunner defense? We just want to get all of our hitters involved, run a smooth offense, take care of those free balls when they come over, and then just play really good defense. And how do you play really good defense against this Pierre offense? Yeah, well, our block will have to be up, have to be reading the hitters, and then we need to get ourselves in a position where we can see the hitter and play that ball up. What's going to be the biggest reason here for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles to get the win tonight? We really want to serve well, get them out of system, make it a little easier coming back to our side, and then we can run faster at them. But I think that's the key for everybody all the time. But, yeah, we want to serve well tonight. Well, Coach, short and sweet and to the point. I appreciate the time, and good luck tonight. Thank you. Back with the pregame show next year in 3 minutes on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Oahe Electric delivers high-quality, low-cost electric service to their local member owners. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, they're committed to meeting the highest standards of customer satisfaction. Oahe Electric does business with accountability, integrity, innovation, and commitment to the community. As an electric co-op, they're part of America's most trusted network of high-quality energy providers. Oahe Electric, supporting local athletics.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the capital city area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your locally owned independent auto parts store, 500 West Sioux in Pierre. Go Govs! AGE Corporation's Contractors and Crane Services, proud supporter of Pierre Governor football. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work, construction, and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That's 223-2732. Proud supporter of local sports. 98% of people will wake up and enjoy their freedom. 2% will wake up and defend it. Thank you, military personnel, for your service and sacrifices. From Chris and your friends at Comtech on the truck bypass in Pierre. Let Country Carpet and Flooring help you update your home or office with the latest fashion trends. With over 30 years of experience, we can help you find the right flooring or window treatments for your needs. Stop down to 414 East Sioux Avenue or call for an appointment at 224-9297 for your free consultation and estimate. Go Govs! Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
At Black Hills Federal Credit Union, our top priority is providing value to our members. Since 1941, we have helped our neighbors buy homes and vehicles, finance their farms and ranches, insure their assets, and retire comfortably. From Custer to Sioux Falls, we live and work in our communities, and we treat our members like family. Visit bhfcu.com to learn more about how you can join. BHFCU is member-owned, not-for-profit, and federally insured by NCUA.
Oahe Grain in Oneida has been doing business with you, the producer, since 1954. They're one of the largest privately owned elevators in central South Dakota. Their friendly and knowledgeable team of employees is there for you. With 220-foot truck scales and 5 dump pits, they're sure to get you back to the farm quickly. They also have a 110-car shuttle loading facility and have 2 grain dryers to help serve you in all your grain handling needs. Call Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida at 258-2811 or check them out at oahegraincorp.com. Grain is their middle name.
As we welcome back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports, join me as Coach Tiffany Stosher here. Pierre Governors, Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles for the 3rd time. Rubber match between the two, but this time for the state for a chance for the state tournament. But bus right up here. There's no other games before this one. Well, it's got to be a little challenging getting here and kind of getting the girls in the groove that they're in the routine that they're used to because there's no other games to watch.
Yep, it's different. We talked about that on the way here. We came up a little early, went and ate. I went to the park and walked around a little bit, stretch our legs out and get some air. We're here an hour and a half before the game. I think we can get on the court here shortly. We're all just anxious to get the game started. It's been a long week, good week of practice, but we're ready to go.
So when you get set here for Aberdeen Central, obviously being the road team, what do you expect from this team here tonight?
Well, Aberdeen, I think they're the best serving team that we've played all year. They just come at you aggressively. You have to really pass well, and that's going to be our thing tonight. I like our front row if we can get passes up to them and get the ball to them. So serve receive, we're really going to have to work on that. They're a great serving team. Then of course they have Burkhart and they have Withers from the right side. A couple hitters that we're keeping an eye on that we've been practicing defense against all week. Kind of played them twice, so we kind of know their style, kind of know where they like to hit the ball. So a couple of things we got to watch out for, but we've been working on it this week.
So, and a team that you faced twice, you're very familiar with. We kind of talked a little bit about this on Wednesday too. That it's a little bit of a challenge of trying to not overthink too many things, but because you know them so well, they know you so well too.
Yeah, I think we know the tendencies after playing twice against each other, but then we watch several of their games and things. They stay consistent, and I think that's probably the case with us too. So two equal teams here trying to find a lineup with injuries and trying to get people in, in specific positions, even in the second half of the season. So I think we're a lot alike in a way, and it's just going to be a matter of execution.
Again, we talked on Wednesday too, Coach's Corner, about these seniors. They don't want this to be the final time they step on the court. Obviously, you have to go on the road to do it, and that's tough to do. But what do you like about these seniors to be able to get the job done on the road?
Yeah, well, this year, with the exception of Laney that's injured, every senior is playing in the game. Every senior has a part of it. That's the first time since I've started coaching where every senior is a starter and a key player for us in the game. So, they were quiet on the bus, headphones in, kind of, focused, and they're ready to get it going. Certainly they know it's a do or die, and then that means our last game or we keep going. And I know that's in the back of their minds. We're not really talking about it that much, but that was the mentality in the bus ride, I could tell. And I think they're going to play together. We trust our seniors, and I'm looking forward to a good night.
When you guys played here in Aberdeen, you lost in 4, but you won the first set. When you played at home, you lost the first 2 sets and ended up winning in 5. So when we talk about having a good start, it was the opposite for you. You didn't have the good start that you were hoping to have in the win, and had a good start in the loss. But obviously you want to have a good start. How do you have a good start here tonight against Aberdeen and keep that moving forward?
I think in a SoDak game, when you're evenly matched the other team, these first few points I think are going to be a scramble. They're going to be everybody settling in, kind of figuring out if we're okay or not, type of thing. And like I said, though, I trust these seniors, and I like the amount of veteran players we have in our lineup. There's a certain maturity that comes, they're 2 and 3 years older than some of the other kids on the floor, and I think that really matters in a playoff game like this. And I'm expecting them to know, that we talked about that almost isn't good enough tonight. It's going to take everything we got, and I just know these seniors, and that's how they're going to play.
So the biggest key here for the Governors to win the rubber match, go take 2 of 3 against Aberdeen Central. What's going to be the biggest key to get the state tournament tonight? Yeah,
I always say we're going to have serve and pass, aggressive, keep them out of system, and then our pass against our serve receive is going to be. I'm saying if we serve receive well, we're going to win. If we don't, we're not, and it's that important. So serve and pass, just pretty common answer, but that's what it's going to take.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time as always. Looking forward to talking to the post-game show, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, John.
Back with more of the pregame show next year in 3 minutes on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
VentureFiberNow.com is back in 2020 to serve rural Hughes County with fiber Wi-Fi to your home. If you live in rural Hughes County and were not included in the Fiber to the Home project last year, here is your chance. VentureFiberNow.com is back and ready to connect you to fiber to receive high-speed Wi-Fi internet. It is simple to sign up. Go to VentureFiberNow.com and put in your zip code and address and choose your internet package. This gets the ball rolling, and you'll be able to take the first step in getting connected to the fastest internet there is with VentureFiberNow.com.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
Koenig of Oneida, Pierre, and Winter has provided our services to growers of South Dakota for over 50 years. We focus on providing our customers with the products, services, and attention to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. For your individual needs of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical, soil sampling, seed sales, and treating, stop in and see us at Koenig with offices located in Oneida, Pierre, and Winter.
Lariat Lanes in Pierre is the best place for great family activities. Bring the kids and friends for bumper bowling, twilight bowling, and a pot of gold. For great family fun, head over to Lariat Lanes. For more information, call Lariat Lanes at 224-1020 or stop by 108 North Garfield in Pierre. That's 224-1020 or stop by 108 North Garfield in Pierre. Lariat Lanes, a proud sponsor of Governor Sports.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfm.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
As we welcome you back here, continuing to get set for first serve between the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Glad you're with us here on KCCR and also on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Don't forget, tomorrow night we've also got Pierre Governor football as the Govs will take on the Yankton Bucks in the 11AA State Championship. Blake Dean and Mendo Miller will join me on the call for that one as the Govs will be looking for their unprecedented 7th straight state championship as they take on the Yankton Bucks tomorrow night. Going to be a good one here tonight. Going to be a good one tomorrow night. Boy, first two games of the state tournament championships for football have been pretty good. A 32-30 win and a 76-54 win, or whatever it was for Warner. Almost scored 80, had barely missed 80 points, trying to got the win over to Burke Area in the 9A championship. Had the most points ever scored in a state championship game. That was an incredible matchup. And the Governors are going to look to take on this Aberdeen Central team coming up here in just a little bit. So we will step aside. We'll come back and have first serve for you, starting lineups and first serve coming up for you here in just a moment. Back in 3 minutes here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping is who you should call as we enter the fall season. They can make sure your lawn makes it through the tough South Dakota winters. They can help with the fall cleanup, winterize that sprinkler system so that it can be ready to go in the spring. And once the snow starts to fly, they can help with that too. Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, helping customers year-round. Call Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, 280-4440. At Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical LLC in Oneida, we are all about guaranteeing that our customers are as satisfied as they can be and improving their bottom line. Stop by or give us a call today at 605-258-2708 to see what we can do for you. Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical LLC for all of your agricultural needs this season. Access Health Fort Pierre is here to serve you. Mission-driven to provide affordable, high-quality health care. Access Health provides personalized care for the entire family, including chronic and acute care, evaluation of illness and injuries, laboratory services, wellness exams, DOT and sports physicals, and immunizations. Access Health Fort Pierre. Affordable, high-quality service without the wait. Compassionate, committed, and convenient. The clinics of Access Health have been serving Central South Dakota for the past 35 years. Access Health, caring for communities, caring for you.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684.
Look, it's no secret that owning a vehicle can cause a lot of stress, and they get a lot of wear and tear on them through the extreme seasons we've grown to love. Graham Tire wants you to know that you can trust them with any problem that you have with your vehicle. Their ASE certified mechanics can make your AC cool again, or even just change your oil. They can look into and fix those noises that seem to come from nowhere and have you stressed out. Bring your car to Graham Tire so they can put your mind at ease. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace of Pierre.
Terry and Peggy Barber with Brett Spray Service in Pierre and Oneida would like to wish the Pierre Governors good luck in tonight's game. Call Brett Spracers today at 605-258-2743 for all your aerial application and retail chemical sales need. The Barbers would like to remind you what Henry Ford once said, that when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
Back here as we are set for first serve between the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. John Winkler with Jackson Youngworth back at the station. John Winkler here.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota.
On this will be a fantastic contest between the Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Looking forward to first serve with Abigail Kropp to make that Cable Boddicker to take the first serve. As it will be served here to the near side, and it will be off the hands. Diving for it is Grace Hampton. Elise Christofferson punched by Abigail Kropp. It was blocked but out, and it will be a kill for Abigail Kropp to start things off for the Governors as they take a 1-0 lead. So it is a 1-0 advantage for the Pierre Governors. That one tipped. It'll be Grace Hanton to play it back. Elise Christofferson. Free ball from Abigail Kropp over. Now to be set to the middle of the floor. That is going to be tipped. That's going to be hit out, and that's going to be a hitting error from Ashley Wengler. And it is a first error of the night. As it will be set to the near side, off the hands. That's dug out by Campbell Boddicker, and then the Governors can't get over to it. It'll be a kill for Kendi Withers to make it 2-1 in favor of the Pierre Governors. So a 2-1 advantage right now here for Pierre. So it will be back to serve. It will be number 15 in Madison Miller. Governors leading 2-1. You listen to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront Broadcasting Station. Campbell Cronin will hit that one too far. And the Governors with their first hitting error of the night. And we're tied up at 2-2. Just getting underway. Glad you're with us here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Apologize for the technical difficulties. As that one will be served in the net by Madison Miller. First serving error. It helps when everything is plugged in. And I did not have everything plugged in. So appreciate the quick communication from Jackson Youngworth, who's back at the station to make sure that we get back on the air quickly as Campbell Cronin will with the serve. Governors lead at 3-2 here in set one. Left-hand attack that's unable to be dug out by Jordan Mayer, and Kendi Withers will tie it up 3-3. Those starting lineups, Arlie Waldo, the 5'3 senior, along with Kendi Withers, Maddie Sandvig, Olivia Miller, Taryn Nyman, and Ashley Wengler. As Sawyer Barr, the libero, is back to serve. She's wearing the black jersey tonight for Aberdeen Central. Elise Christofferson will pass. That'll be right down the line. Net violation against the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, and the Governors will take a 4-3 lead. And again, it's not going to be how you start, it's how you finish tonight. Governors, they won the first set here in Aberdeen back on the Saturday of Labor Day weekend, and then they lost in 4. And then you go back a couple of Saturdays ago when the Governors were hosting Aberdeen Central. They were down 0-2. The Governors were and came back in 1-5. So it's going to be how you finish this matchup. That'll be blocked into the pole, so it will be a point for Aberdeen Central after it was Lauren Burkhardt that got the attempt. Got it off the hands of the Governors and Reese Twilliger, and it went straight off the antenna. And a kill for Lauren Burkhardt, her first from the 6-foot freshman outside hitter. This will be Emma Doer that will serve here for Aberdeen Central. Jordan Mayer to receive. Elise Christofferson will set. Abigail Kropp will tap it over and right in the campfire for a kill. And the second kill for Abby Kropp, second for the Governors, and they lead at 5-4. And this first set is all important. Get the ball rolling, get this first set moving. And again, keep saying it's not how you start, it's how you finish, but the Governors want to have the start and want to take that 1-0 lead. This will be Burkhardt a chance. That's tipped off the hands of Boddicker and Terwilliger. That goes down for a kill, and Burkhardt's got her second, and it's 2-2. Governor starting lineup, that was Campbell Cronin, the 5'11 junior, along with Michaela Sherwood, Elise Christopherson, Reese Terwilliger, Campbell Boddicker, and Abby Kropp. Cronin, the junior, Grace Ann, the libero, also a junior. Everybody else is senior in the starting lineup. Elise Christopherson will set it for Terwilliger, her first attempt after signing her national letter intent to play basketball at South Dakota School of Mines. It was dug out. Governors will dig out this attempt. Now it's Campbell Boddicker all the way to the corner. Burkhardt had to go all the way back to the line to play it, and it's a free ball from Aberdeen Central. Brewers to pass it. Now it's Terwilliger. That one was tipped and played up in the air high for Aberdeen Central. Back row attack from Barr, the libero. It'll be dug out by Hanton. Second hit attack by Christopherson is dug out. Middle of the floor. Straight down it goes, and a kill for Taryn Nyman. And Nyman will give Aberdeen Central their first lead, now 6-5. We go back to the first time these two teams played here. It was 4 kills for Taryn Nyman. Burkhardt at 13. Grace Cook, who has a torn ACL, had 16 kills in that matchup. Here's Abby Kropp, back row attack, easily dug out by Barr. That'll be back set. That one will be hit high. That'll be hit out, and the Governors will tie it right back up, 16-16, as that one will be hit long by Taryn Nyman just after getting her first kill. She'll get her first hitting error. And both teams right now with hitting errors, with 2 hitting errors for Aberdeen Central, and the Governors with the lone hitting error. Terwilliger on the serve for the Governors, 6-6. That one blocked by the Governors. Stayed alive by Aberdeen Central. Barr will just tap it over. Christopherson. That'll be Brewers to pass. Boddicker, her shots. That one is dug out by Barr. This will be passed back from Waldo. Over. Governors, Terwilliger will slide in. Christopherson with a pass back for Boddicker. Right down the line and in. Right on the line. And the Governors will take the lead 7-6. Cable Boddicker's first kill of the night. And Pierre is back on top, 7-6. Kropp had those 17 kills in that win. Boddicker with the 6 kills in the loss would be a lot better for her here tonight. She got her first one there. That one a left-handed dig attempt, but not dug out by Olivia Miller with the opportunity for her first swing. And she gets the kill to make it 7-7 here in set number 1. Just underway between these two teams. Winner to the state tournament next Thursday, Friday, Saturday in Rapid City. Grace Hanton on the serve receive. It'll be set for Boddicker. That tip on the shot was tipped and then dug out. And then right in the middle of the floor, that'll be hit out long to the side. But if it was out, it was out on the near side on a hitting error by Ashley Wengler, her second, and the Governors will retake the lead again, 8-7. Serving from the bottom left of your radio dial to the top right of your radio dial come the Pierre Governors, and Elise Christopherson will move into the screen on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Right on the line, and Barr had to play it. Right down the line, that is hit in, and that'll be a kill for Ashley Wengler to get her first of the night, and we're tied up 8-8. No separation between these two teams so far here in set 1. Just kind of how you expected in the 8-9 matchup. Back and forth we go. Governors at a 2-0 lead. That's the largest lead for anybody. Cronin with a high attempt. This will be off the net. Boddicker tried to get it to the net, but it went off the net, and no chance for a third hit to get it over. And the serve received not well for the Governors, as Aberdeen Central will take a 9-8 lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Waldo again will serve. Kropp will slide in. Christopherson now to set for Boddicker. Swinging on the right side, and Campbell Boddicker has tied the game up at 9 here in set number 1. And it is a second kill for Campbell Boddicker. Boddicker and Kropp with the 4 kills, 2 each so far here in set number 1 for the Governors. Waldo will set near side Withers. That's hit out by Kennedy Withers. 4th hitting error by Aberdeen Central. And Withers, who had her 2 kills, now has her first hitting error, and the Governors are back up by 1, 10-9. Campbell Boddicker, that's going to be an ace for Boddicker, mishandled by Maddie Sandvig. And our first ace of the game goes to the Governors as they retake their largest lead, now 11-9. You feel like, not that it's going to be out of reach, but you might see Mindenog will take a timeout if the Governors take a 3-point lead and be the largest lead of the night for anybody. Hampton with a diving dig, can't get over to it, goes to the scores table. And that'll be a kill for Aberdeen Central to make it 11-10. As that one came from number 14 and Olivia Miller, her second. So Governors still lead by 1, side out, serve coming from Aberdeen Central. This will be Madison Miller to serve. Mayer to receive it. Christofferson gets around it to get the pass for Kropp. That is dug out by Maddie Miller. Near side for Burkhardt, and Governors, as Mayer couldn't get over to it, and Lauren Burkhardt has tied it back up. That's her third kill, and we're back-to-back points for Aberdeen Central. Guys tied at 11 on the American Family Insurance. Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Maddie Miller again will serve. Mayer to receive it. Christofferson with the back set for Cronin. Goes off the net, nearly misplayed, and it's going to be a net violation against Aberdeen Central, so the Governors will take a 12-11 lead. Wasn't the best hit by Campbell Cronin, but became effective after it rolled off the net. Doesn't go down as a kill, but the Governors will get the point, and they retake the lead at 12-11 here in set 1. Cronin will serve. This came all the way back. That one nearly was a lift call, but it'll be hit out by Waldo. And another hitting error and a bad serve received that time for Aberdeen Central. And it's 13-11, a 2-point lead here in set 1 for the Pierre Governors. Cronin again will serve for Pierre. This will be set, or will be set by Waldo. That right down the line to the back line, and it went just out by Ashley Wengler, and the Governors will have their largest lead, 14-11, in set number 1. That was very close to the line. As a timeout will be taken by Coach Bindennagel. Wengler's got her third hitting error. Governors have a 3-point lead in set 1. 14-11 our score. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR as you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota on KCCR and back and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Back in 30 seconds.
At Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical LLC in Oneida, we are all about guaranteeing that our customers are as satisfied as they can be and improving their bottom line. Stop by or give us a call today at 605-258-2708 to see what we can do for you. Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical LLC for all of your agricultural needs this season.
Well, the Pierre Governors have a 14-11 lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. As we are in set 1, and the Governors are going to take this first set. We're about halfway through this first set. Starting to get a little bit later here in this first set. Pierre wants to take that all-important first one. As Cronin with the serve. It'll be here for Burkhardt. That off the hands of Michaela Sherwood and over the top of the media row. And it is a 14-12 advantage now for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. On the serve, it is Sawyer Barr. Grace Hanton to receive it. Christofferson now for Kropp. That is tapped over. Got a two-handed tap. And then it will be a point for the Governors. A two-hit violation called against the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. So the Govs are right back up by 3. So it is a 15-12 advantage on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. And back to serve, Ava Swenson. Another time for the Governors. That one barely played by Barr. This will be Withers. That was tipped and then dug out by Mayer. At the net, quick sets, and that's going to be a kill for Reese Terwilliger. And the Governors will take a 16-12 lead. Reese Terwilliger's first swing, big swing of the night, goes for a kill. And the Govs have a 4-point advantage. It'll be about finishing off the sets, too. As Ava Swenson will serve. This will be played to the near side. And Burkhardt off the hands of Christofferson and Terwilliger. And Lauren Burkhardt's got her 4th kill to make it 16-13. So the Governors right now are up by 3, 16-13 in set number 1. And a serve upcoming here for the Governors, or for the Golden Eagles. That'll be off the hands. That'll be down for an Abby Kropp kill. And Pierre will take a 17-13 lead here in set number 1. So it is now a 4-point advantage. And the Govs trying to continue here. It'll be Burkhardt right down the line. That was tipped, and another kill for Lauren Burkhardt to make it 17-14. Her 5th kill of the evening now. So it is another kill here for the Governors. That will be nearly out. Browers will play it, and nobody else went over to it, so it ends up being an ace. And Pierre had some miscommunication, and an ace for Lauren Burkhardt. 2-point advantage here on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. On the serve, went over towards the bench, and now Christofferson has to give a free ball back for Aberdeen Central. This will be tapped over to Williger. It's going to be a lift called against Reese Terwilliger, and a 17-16 score now. So 1-point advantage, 3 straight points for Aberdeen Central. On the serve, it'll be Browers. Christofferson, far side for Boddicker. That is off the hands. That was going out, but Campbell Boddicker will get the kill. Her 3rd kill of this first set. And so the Governors now with the 2-point lead again, make it 18-16. Reese Terwilliger will serve. This will be Waldo to his set. Tapped over, Christofferson. Browers now far side for Boddicker again. A high dig. Barr plays it back, but it's still going to be a free ball coming from Doer. It's over for Boddicker to the corner. Trying to get to the corner, unable to. Now comes near side. That's tapped over. Browers just got a piece of it. That's all she needed. And it'll be a free ball from Kropp across. This will be tapped over in the second hit. Boddicker played it back. Terwilliger got a piece of it. And it will end up being a long rally point for Aberdeen Central to make it 18-17. As Waldo will get her first kill, and Pierre leads it by 1. Here's another serve upcoming from the Governor for the Golden Eagles as Browers to the corner. A free ball again for Aberdeen Central. Wengler right down the line, that's out. And a good point for the Governors to pick up to keep that 2-point advantage. Wengler's got her 4th hitting error of this first set. So now here is the Governors on the serve. This will be set. That's dug out by Christofferson, went back across the net. Now on the near side to the line. Hampton played it at the line. Christofferson will pass it for Boddicker. That's tipped. That's a kill for Campbell Boddicker to go up 20-17 here in set number 1. Boddicker's got her 4th kill, and the Governors are up by 3. Elise Christofferson will serve. Short serve that barely got to the net, and a first service error. The only service error so far by the Governors in this first set. Both teams with 1 each, and it's 20-18. Aberdeen Central down by 2. Governors want to finish this first set off. They have to finish this first set off. Thrown in on the reception of the serve. A pass from Christofferson over from Sherwood, a free ball. Near side Withers, make that far side Withers. That's on the back line and in, 20-19. And Coach Dosher will take a timeout to try and settle everybody down. The Governors leading by 1 here in set number 1. Pierre Governors are up by 1 here with 20-19 in set 1. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball. We're presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Back in 30 seconds.
Victory is sweet, but defeat stings. Where do you turn when things start to go badly in your life? This is Pastor Sam at Faith Lutheran Church. God loves you. He's by your side no matter what life brings. I encourage you to join us for family-friendly, encouraging worship. Whether today is a day to give thanks or to seek God's comfort, you'll find help and support at Faith Lutheran.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
As we welcome you back here, Pierre Governors with a first set lead, 20-19, the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard with Jackson Youngworth back at the station. The Governors are trying to get this first set win, as it'll be Christofferson, a second hit attack over, but they're going to call a illegal hit from Christofferson, and so it's now 20-20. And Pierre is now tied back up with Aberdeen Central. First hitting air by Christofferson, second of this set. As Campbell Cronin now will receive the serve. Christofferson, the pass for Sherwood, looking for her first kill, but that's dug out by Barr. Near side Withers, over, that's on the line and in, and Aberdeen Central is now taking the lead, 21-20. Withers with her fourth kill of this first set. And the Governors now down 21-20 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. On the serve, Hanton, that's going to be an ace. And it's 22-20, and Coach Dozier is going to have to take her second and final timeout. 22-20, Governors are down by 2 here in set 1. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota. You're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Back in 30 seconds.
The frigid air of winter and the blistering heat of summer can really put a dent in your pocketbook. The gang at Weatherall Roofing and Insulation in Pierre say, just foam it. Saving money on your energy bills is what it's all about with Weatherall Roofing and Insulation. Let Weatherall Roofing help you save money with their custom spray foam or blow-in fiberglass insulation. Call 224-7982 for a free estimate. And remember, just foam it.
As we welcome you back here, Pierre Governors are down 22-20 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. It is the Govs trying to come back in this game, as it will be Christofferson out over the net. Christofferson got it back across. Barr was able to play it. Now it's Withers. That's blocked by the Governors. Played back over. Christofferson, it was able to be played again, and then the Governors will hit it out. And wait, so now the Governors get the point. They said Pierre gets the point as a 4-hit violation on Aberdeen Central. It took a long time to make that call happen, but Pierre got the point with a 4-hit violation. So Pierre and the Aberdeen Central fans not happy about that call, but Pierre has got that run stopped. This will be hit out, so that's going to be a hitting air, and the Governors will tie it up at 22. That's a huge point upcoming here for Aberdeen, from Aberdeen Central to give the Governors, as Olivia Miller hit that one long. 22 all here in set 1. This will be off the hands. This will be now set and over. Free ball. Hanson, Christofferson, quick set for Cronin. That was dug out barely. Back across, Sherwood down, and a huge kill for the Governors to go up 23-22. Michaela Sherwood's first here tonight, and the Governors are up by 2. Timeout taken by Coach Bindanago. So the Governors now lead it by 1. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota here on KCCR, and also watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Back in 30 seconds.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Capital City area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre, or call 224-9221. Zander's, your locally owned independent auto parts store, 500 West Sioux in Pierre. Go Govs!
As we welcome you back here, Pierre Governors are up by 1, 23-22 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. And it is a serve here from Campbell Boddicker that is hit out, and we're tied at 23. Serving air from Campbell Boddicker, where the Governors had a chance to get their first set point opportunity, and now it's a all-important points right now. Jordan Mayer will check in. It is Madison Miller that will serve, with the Governors tied up at 23. Kropp to receive it. Christofferson will pass back for Kropp. That's going to be hit just out, and the Governors are down 24-23. Hitting air from Abigail Kropp, her first of this set. And now it's a set point. 24-23, the American Family Insurance Brittany Schoffelbein scoreboard. Maddie Miller will serve. Governors have to have this point. Kropp to receive it. Christofferson will pass it back for Kropp. Tapped over. One-handed dig. Going to be a free ball coming from Wangler. And now Hanton, Christofferson will set for Cronin. That's a kill. We're tied up 24. Campbell Cronin's first of the night. So Campbell Cronin now will serve. And Cronin serve. That is going to be over. Now set back Wangler. That is tipped. Twilliger got over to it. Christofferson was able to play it. Governors will give a free ball. Pass back. Barr now will set it over near side. That's in the net. The Governors will take a 25-24 lead. Hitting air from Lauren Burkhardt. Her first of this set. Now the Governors have their first set points. They lead at 25-24. Campbell Cronin. Governors have not been well in extra points, but they have a chance to take one right now. It is Waldo. Near side. Blocked by the Governors, and they take the first set. Michaela Sherwood gets the block, and the Governors win it 26-24. Their first extra point win since the first match of the season. They have been over that entire time, and it's a set win for the Governors, 26-24. We head to set number 2. We'll step aside for 2 minutes, come back with the second set. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
AGE Corporation. Your free consultation and estimate. Go Govs! Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. Plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
At Black Hills Federal Credit Union, our top priority is providing value to our members. Since 1941, we have helped our neighbors buy homes and vehicles, finance their farms and ranches, insure their assets, and retire comfortably. From Custer to Sioux Falls, we live and work in our communities, and we treat our members like family. Visit bhfcu.com to learn more about how you can join. BHFCU is member-owned, not-for-profit, and federally insured by NCUA.
As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors took set number 1 with a 26-24 win over the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. With Jackson Youngworth back at the station, John Winkler here on this Thursday evening. Governors, it's been a long, long time since they won an extra point match. You have to go all the way back to the very first match of the season. They beat Stevens in extra points, but they had not done that since the very first match of the year. And now here tonight, they get the first set with extra points. It was Aberdeen to serve first. Grace Hanson, a free ball goes across. This will be coming to the near side. Kendi Withers, that's tipped. And then played back by Burke or by Wangler. And that'll be a kill for Campbell Cronin. Cronin's got her second kill. The Governors start out with a 1-0 lead, just like they started out in set number 1. They start out with a 2-0 lead in set 1. Campbell Cronin will serve first here for the Governors with that 1-0 advantage. This will be an ace for Cronin. It's a 2-0 advantage here for the Governors. Second ace of the night for the Governors. First for Cronin, and Pierre, just like in set number 1, starts out with a 2-0 lead. Cronin on the serve another time. Nearly was a second straight ace. It'll be now for Withers. That is tipped. Dug out by Cronin. Nice play by Campbell Cronin. Christofferson straight over. Nearly had his shoulder problems with Withers. This will be over, and Cronin again. Christofferson will set for a crop. Tapped over. Diving dig. Second dig, and there's no chance for a third hit to get across the nets. And the Governors take a 3-0 lead here in set number 2. Good start to this second set for Pierre. The pedal's got to be full throttle on the gas the entire night. Can't let up with a 1-0 lead in sets. Can't let up until you've got the third set win. And this will be blocked by Michaela Sherwood. That goes down. It's a 4-0 lead for Pierre. And Michaela Sherwood gets her second block point. Because, again, even if the Governors take a 2-0 lead, we saw what happened when the team was at home down 0-2 the last time these two teams played. Governors are down 0-2 and came back in 1-5. Governors have unfortunately, blown a 2-0 lead as well. This will be served to the net by Campbell Cronin. Second service error, make the third service error by the Governors here tonight. First one by Cronin, and it's a 4-1 lead now for the Governors. The gas has got to be full throttle all night. Never hit the brake pedal. It'll be Abigail Kropp that hit into the nets, and it's a 4-2. Or is it a net violation? It's a net violation. I believe it was a net violation. Didn't look like it went across the net. Maybe it did. But the Governors will take a 5-1 lead. It'll be Ava Swenson that will serve here for the Governors with a 5-1 advantage. This will be tapped on the set. Jordan Mayer, the nice dig. Governors will get across to the corner. Sawyer Barr has to play it, stays inside. This will be at the net. That's going to be out by Kennedy Withers. And it's another point for the Governors to take a 6-1 lead. Withers with the hitting error, although she didn't really have much to do on that one. And Pierre will be up 6-1 here in set number 2. Ava Swenson again will serve, the 5'5" junior defensive specialist. To the back row it went. Passed over by Waldo, and then off the net. Diving for it was Swenson, but that was going to be a kill for Wengler. Went off the net. It was hard to dig out for Swenson after it changed direction. Ellie Browers will check in for Swenson. 6-2 our score here in set number 2. The Governors took the first set, 26-24. Barr on the serve, Hanton to receive it, and then it's going to be passed over the top of Reese Terwilliger from Elise Christofferson, and back-to-back points for Aberdeen Central as they pull within 3, now 6-3. Fourth hitting error by the Governors. Wasn't really hitting error, just a passing error. As Barr's serve will go into the net, and the Governors will take a 7-3 lead. Second service error by the Golden Eagles. And the libero and Barr gets her first service error. Abby Kropp now will serve. Barr to receive that. Waldo will pass on the near side for Burkhardt, easily dug by Kropp. At the net, Christofferson tried to win the net battle, unable to. Christofferson now will set it for Terwilliger, trying to go cross court to get the shot. Burkhardt now will tap it over, tap it out, and the Governors will take an 8-3 lead. In that first set, it was 9 hitting errors by the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles and only 3 for the Governors. Timeout taken by Aberdeen Central. 8-3 lead for the Governors in set number 2. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. Also watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
8-3 is their score. The American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Governors have that advantage over the Golden Eagles, and that's a big advantage to get that first set win. But again, the first set win doesn't win you the second set. Everything goes back to 0-0. The Governors do have an 8-3 lead right now in set number 2. Coming out of the timeout, Lauren Burkhardt's attack. That was dug out by Kropp. Now Terwilliger's chance. That was tipped. And then off the net again as Terwilliger got the block. Aberdeen Central will have to get it over in a free ball. Kropp will play it up for Christofferson to pass for Boddicker. Block, that is blocked out, and Caleb Boddicker will pick up the point to make it 9-3. Boddicker's got her 5th kill. She leads the Governors and tie with all hitters for the lead in the match, as it's a 9-3 advantage. Kropp again will serve. Nearly became an ace. Waldo. It's going to be a free ball coming here for the Governors. Hampton will play it in the back line. Christofferson running attack for Terwilliger. That's another kill for Reese Terwilliger, and the Governors are starting to roll in this second set. Only Terwilliger's second kill, but the Govs have taken a 7-point lead. Hope to see that tomorrow night at maybe just once, by the Governors taking a 7-point lead and then cruising to a 14-point advantage or something like that against the Yankton Bucks. It'll be Waldo that will set here near side for Burkhardt. Easily dug by Boddicker. Christofferson will pass it back for Boddicker. Didn't get all of it. A little pancake dig at the net. That didn't get over the nets. And the Governors will take the point 11-3. Hitting error from Sawyer Barr. Third hitting error. 12th of the match, third of this set, 12th of the match here for Aberdeen Central. Skips off the net from Kropp. Nearly was a hitting error or a serving error. This one will be dug out. Withers had the opportunity. Christofferson got up to the net, was able to pass it to Terwilliger, but that was tipped and dug out. Now Burkhardt. Hampton can't dig that out cleanly. That'll go over the nets and off the side. And a point for Lauren Burkhardt, her 6th kill. But the Governors still lead at 11-4 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Emma Doer will serve here for Aberdeen Central. The 5'6" sophomore. That one's barely over the net. Browers to play. So now it's going to be set for far side for Boddicker. Tipped and dug out by Barr. Now to be a play here for Burkhardt. That is between Hampton and Kropp. And Burkhardt's got back-to-back kills to make it 11-5. Again, just because you start to cruise at one point doesn't mean that the cruise can stay on. The cruise control can go on. Still going to be going 100 miles an hour. At least Christofferson now is for Reese Terwilliger. That is tipped at the net, dug out by Barr. Low the floor, tapped over. Boddicker got over to it. Now Christofferson to the corner, able to be played by Maddie Miller. Barr with the chance to get it across. Browers got over to it. Christofferson's able to play it, and Terwilliger will hit that one out. Got too far over from her left to her right. And the Governors with just their second hitting error of the set. But that's 3 straight points again here for Aberdeen Central. It is now 11-6. Governors are leading by 5 still. Browers to receive this one. Christofferson now for Boddicker. That is going to be right on the line and a kill for Campbell Boddicker. And it's 12-6. 6 kills now for Campbell Boddicker tonight. Reese Terwilliger will serve. Governors will play at, if they win, they will play at noon Central Time Thursday afternoon next week against most likely Harrisburg. This will be at the line. It was over the net, and then we get a net violation against Elise Christofferson. So a point for Aberdeen Central. Now the Governors are okay with trading points back and forth throughout the rest of this set. You don't want to let Aberdeen Central go on a run. You can go back and forth. Obviously, that's a mistake that the Governors would like to have back with a net violation. As this will be Lauren Burkhardt that will serve. Kropp to receive. Boddicker will have to pass, and then it'll be over from Christofferson. Sliding in, Waldo will set. That one was blocked by the Governors. Staying on the Aberdeen side. Hampton now to pass it. It'll be Christofferson for Boddicker. Unable to make that initial block, and it will be Campbell Boddicker to get the kill. And Boddicker having herself a strong game. 7 kills here for Campbell Boddicker. Elise Christofferson will go back to serve. A 13-7 score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Christofferson on the serve. Floats over the net. Waldo to set. Far side. tipped by the Governors. Played back by Pierre. Hanton, it'll be now Boddicker trying to get it to the corner. It's going to be Waldo to set now to the near side. That one was blocked by the Governors, punched along, and then over from Abigail Kropp. Good reaction time of the Governors, but then they couldn't get themselves back into position, and Tara Nyman will pick up her second kill. As the Governors had no one on the near side, right from the middle of the floor, Nyman went with that kill to the corner. And now Nyman will go back to serve. 13-8, Governors still lead it by 5 here in set 2. Cronin to receive this serve. Christofferson now will set it for Boddicker. Tapped it to the side, but then dug out by Aberdeen Central. Running attack, that's dug out. Wengler didn't get all of it. Near side it comes for Aberdeen Central off of Cronin and down. And a kill for Olivia Miller. Her third kill of the night, 13-9. Governors still lead it by 4. Still serving as Aberdeen Central here in set 2. Nyman will serve. Hanton to receive. Christofferson will set for Michaela Sherwood. That block, that one over the net. And then it stayed on the Aberdeen side, and Michaela Sherwood will pick up her second kill. She's got 2 blocked shots for points. And Pierce back up by 5 again, 14-9. Boddicker will serve. This will be played. A free ball upcoming here for the Governors. Hanton, but she got it back across the net, and it was tipped into the nets by Olivia Miller. Hanson on the free ball, not her best play, but it works. Miller was not expecting that to come back across and then put it right into the nets. So the Governors take a 6-point lead and a big break for Pierre. Boddicker will serve. This will be sets, far side attack, dug out by Christofferson. Kropp on the second hit attack, looking to swing, and then it'll be tipped and off the hands and down for a kill from Ashley Wengler and went off the Governors. And Wengler will pick up her third kill, and it's 15-10. Governors still up by 5, got that handful lead, and want to keep that handful lead. If you're going to keep going point for point, you can't let Aberdeen Central get 2 to your 1. As Jordan Mayer will set, at least Christofferson will set. Boddicker didn't get all, or make that Kropp didn't get all of it. Now it's Withers. That is tipped and easily dug out by Hanton. Christofferson, Michaela Sherwood, tipped off the hands, somehow got across. It's Christofferson. Now it's going to be Mayer to pass over for Kropp. Stayed off the net. No, she did not stay off the net. And it's 15-11. And Abby Kropp, as Coach Stoscher is trying to say that she did not go across the net. And they said that she did, saying that she went up against the padding on the side. Does win the argument. The Governors still lead it by 4. Campbell Cronin's chance. That dig wasn't the best dig. It'll become a free ball here for the Governors. Mayer will pass it up for Christofferson. Now it's for Kropp. That's going to be a kill for Abby Kropp. Give it right back to the Governors. 16-11. Governors are back up by 5. 5 kills now for Kropp on the evening. Again, Pierre can't go 2 for 1 right now. They've got to continue to, if you're going to match them, you got to match them 1 for 1. You can't go let them get 2 to your 1. Governors need another point here to go back up by 6. This will be tapped over. Kropp will slide in. Christofferson with the pass for Sherwood. That's a dig that's unable to be dug out cleanly. And another kill for Michaela Sherwood to go up 17-11. And a second timeout, final timeout of the second set here. Coach Bindanago has to take it for Aberdeen Central. Governors are up by 6, 17-11 in set number 2. Back in 30 seconds as you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on a KCCR, and also watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
At Black Hills Federal Credit Union, our top priority is providing value to our members. Since 1941, we have helped our neighbors buy homes and vehicles, finance their farms and ranches, insure their assets, and retire comfortably. From Custer to Sioux Falls, we live and work in our communities, and we treat our members like family. Visit bhfcu.com to learn more about how you can join. BHFCU is member-owned, not-for-profit, and federally insured by NCUA.
Back here at Aberdeen Central High School. It is a 17-11 lead. American Family Insurance, Brittany Schoffelbein scoreboard for the Pierre Governors over the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Governors took the first set 26-24. They lead the second set 17-11. They still have both their timeouts. Aberdeen Central has used both their timeouts. The 6-point lead That one almost was a double hit by Aberdeen Central. It becomes a free ball anyway. Campbell Cronin, who served it, will play it up. It'll be set for Reese Terwilliger, and there's a kill for Reese Terwilliger to make it 18-11. And Terwilliger, her third kill. All three of her swings that she's gotten kills on have been fantastic. She has really swung the ball well here tonight. Campbell Cronin will serve once again for the Governors with a 7-point lead. This will be set to the far side. Blocked by the Governors. Reese Terwilliger with a huge block this time. 19-11. Governors are up by 8. And Coach Bindenagel, she can't do anything about it right now. Has to have her team dig down deep in this second set. She's got no timeouts to reset things. Campbell Cronin on the serve. This will be nearly misplayed by Aberdeen Central. Another free ball here for Pierre. Lise Christofferson and Reese Terwilliger with a huge swing. 20-11. I keep saying every once in a while that this was the biggest swing that Reese Terwilliger has had all season. I think that one was the biggest and hardest swing that we've seen from Reese Terwilliger all season. A 9-point lead for the Governors. This will be another free ball here for Pierre. Terwilliger, tapped by Christofferson. Kropp down the line, just out. And the point goes to Aberdeen Central. Swinging error by Abby Kropp. Just the third hitting error by the Governors in this second set. 20-12, Governors lead it by 8 here in set 2. Trying to take a 2-0 lead over Aberdeen Central in a best of 5. Christofferson will set it for Kropp. Tapped over. It was tipped. It's down. Wengler got a piece of it, but Kropp will get the kill. The changeup works for Abby Kropp. Her 6th kill of the night. 21-12. Governors lead it by 9 as Ava Swenson will go back to serve. They're 4 points away from a 2-0 lead and putting Aberdeen Central on the ropes. Ava Swenson will serve. This will be played near side. Burkhardt got it over. Kropp was there. Christofferson will come in. Pass it back for Kropp. That's off the hands and down for a kill. The Governors have a 10-point lead. 7 kills now for Abby Kropp. Tied with Campbell Boddicker for the team high and the match high along with Lauren Burkhardt. 22-12 Governors have the advantage in set 2. Ava Swenson on the serve. Diving play to get it alive. Then Swenson's able to dig it out. Christofferson on the second hit went off the net. Now to be played back. Burkhardt, that's hit out, and the Governors are up by 11. Out of system are the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. They are frazzled. 23-12. Governors lead it by 11. Swenson on the serve. This will be set to the near side. That one is hit out. That was hit long by Wengler. And the Governors now have 12 set points to work with to go up 2-0 over Aberdeen Central. Ava Swenson will serve. Governors lead it 24-12. Serve looking for the ace. It'll be another, well, won't be a free ball, but the Governors will have an easy dig from Hampton. Christofferson for Kropp. That is down. That's a kill. Governors take a 25-12 second set win and are now just one set away from advancing to the state tournament. 25-12. Pierre in set 2 after winning 26-24. Now win at 25-12. Governors got one set to go. They got to finish this one strong. Back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on KCCR, and also watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Oahe Grain in Oneida has been doing business with you, the producer, since 1954. They're one of the largest privately owned elevators in central South Dakota. Their friendly and knowledgeable team of employees is there for you. With 220-foot truck scales and 5 dump pits, they're sure to get you back to the farm quickly. They also have a 110-car shuttle loading facility and have 2 grain dryers to help serve you in all your grain handling needs. Call Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida at 258-2811 or check them out at oahegraincorp.com. Grain is their middle name. VentureFiberNow.com is back in 2020 to serve rural Hughes County with fiber Wi-Fi to your home. If you live in rural Hughes County and were not included in the Fiber to the Home project last year, here is your chance. VentureFiberNow.com is back and ready to connect you to fiber to receive high-speed Wi-Fi internet. It is simple to sign up. Go to VentureFiberNow.com and put in your zip code and address and choose your internet package. This gets the ball rolling, and you'll be able to take the first step in getting connected to the fastest internet there is with VentureFiberNow.com.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
Koenig of Oneida, Pierre, and Winter has provided our services to growers of South Dakota for over 50 years. We focus on providing our customers with the products, services, and attention to detail that each farmer needs to succeed. For your individual needs of custom spraying, liquid or dry fertilizer, chemical, soil sampling, seed sales, and treating, stop in and see us at Koenig with offices located in Oneida, Pierre, and Winter.
So as we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors have a 2-0 lead on the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles as we are getting set for the third set. Now, this is where you have to finish. We've seen this before between these two teams with a 2-0 lead. You have to finish here in this third set. Don't let Aberdeen Central back in it. But it's going to be a first point for Aberdeen Central. First time they've led since set number 1 as Kennedy Withers will get the kill. And Aberdeen Central's up 1-0. They had just 6 kills in that second set at Aberdeen Central. 2 from Wengler and 2 from Burkhardt. 1 from Nyman and Miller. That was it. Kennedy Withers, who had 4 kills in the first set, gets her first one since that first set. And a 1-0 advantage here for Aberdeen Central. Jordan Mayer, Elise Christofferson for Kropp. That is going to be tipped and then dug out by Maddie Miller. Near side, Burkhardt unable to get to it, and this is the largest lead that Aberdeen Central has. Lauren Burkhardt with the kill. Make that her 8th of the evening. And Aberdeen Central's got a 2-point lead for the first time all game, all match. This will be Mayer. Christofferson will set over for Kropp. That is right down the line, but hit out. And it's a 3-0 advantage here for Aberdeen Central to quickly start set number 3. Just the 7th hitting error by the Governors. 17 hitting errors for Aberdeen Central. On the serve again, Hanson slides in. Christofferson now for Cronin, and not the best sets. And it's a 4-0 advantage here for Aberdeen Central. So a 4-0 lead here for the Golden Eagles. And this will get the Governors on the board. A serving error from Maddie Miller. Second service error, only the third one of the game for Aberdeen Central, but it's 4-1 now in favor of Aberdeen Central. This will be an ace for Campbell Cronin. Probably should have been an ace right away, but it will be an ace for Cronin anyway. Her second, and the Governors have got back-to-back points. That's a huge second point to get. Try and get themselves right back into this third set. Went down 4-0, and now it's 4-2. Maddie Miller will receive the serve. This will be over from Wengler from Nyman, and now it's going to be for Kropp. Her chance, that's dug out by Burkhardt. Kropp put it back across. They're looking for the attack over the net. So Burkhardt with a chance, that is dug out, and then it will be Christofferson. That's off the scoreboard. That's a point for the Governors. They make it 4-3. Burkhardt ended up putting it off the scoreboard, and because it went across the net, that's an illegal hit, a hitting error from Burkhardt. If it stayed on the Aberdeen Central side, it was still playable. But it's a 4-3 lead now for the for the Golden Eagles. And that one just barely out from Campbell Cronin. So a 5-3 lead for Aberdeen Central. Governors nearly got all 4 of those points back very quickly. Cronin's second service error. And a 5-3 advantage for Aberdeen Central. Sawyer Barr now will serve. Mayer, Christofferson will set for Terwilliger. Didn't get all of it, but Barr was able to dig it out. Burkhardt, that's Sherwood with the block to get the point. Her third of the night. And Pierre has pull it back within 5-4 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schoffelbein scoreboard. Ava Swenson will go back to serve. Governors are trying to sweep Aberdeen Central. We've had a 5-set match for the Governors winning, a 4-set match for Aberdeen Central winning. Now we'll see if we can get a 3-set match. We won a 3-set match. Withers, that one looked like it was hooked and thrown down. Is now Withers again. She'll go across court. She'll get the win on that points. And Withers got her second kill of the set and a 6-4 lead for Aberdeen Central. Both teams have had their displeasure with the officials not calling a hitting error on either side, and it turned out that when they had their grievances, the other team got the point as well. Mayer will receive the serve. It'll be Christofferson. Now Kropp. That is going to be a point for the Governors. Kropp got it across the nets. It's hard to see right where we're at right there, that if it went over the net or not, but Kropp's got another kill. And she's now got 8 here tonight, which is tied for the match eye with Lauren Burkhardt of Aberdeen Central. Kropp will serve. Governors are down by 1 again. This will be over Burkhardt. That's dug out by Browers. It is not dug out by Browers. It is called for a lift and a 7-5 lead as Burkhardt will pick up the kill. 9 kills now for Lauren Burkhardt, and the Governors back down by 2, 7-5. And Lauren Burkhardt now will serve. It is Kropp to receive. Christofferson. It is now Terwilliger. That was missed by Burkhardt, and it ends up going out on the Terwilliger swing, and it's 8-5. 3-point advantage for Aberdeen Central. Largest lead is 4 for them, as Terwilliger has her first hitting error. Burkhardt another serve. That's an ace for Lauren Burkhardt. Her second ace and a 9-5 advantage, and Coach Toscher will take her first time out since set number 1. 9-5 lead for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles here in set 3. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Back in 30 seconds.
Lariat Lanes in Pierre is the best place for great family activities. Bring the kids and friends for bumper bowling, twilight bowling, and a pot of gold. For great family fun, head over to Lariat Lanes. For more information, call Lariat Lanes at 224-1020 or stop by 108 North Garfield in Pierre. That's 224-1020 or stop by 108 North Garfield in Pierre. Lariat Lanes, a proud sponsor of Governor Sports.
As we welcome you back, here it is a 9-5 advantage for the Pierre Governors. Make that for Aberdeen Central over the Pierre Governors in set number 3 with Jackson Youngworth back at the station. John Winkler here on this Thursday evening, and we'll be with you again tomorrow night, 6:30, with a 7 o'clock kickoff for the 11 AA state championship. Lauren Burkhardt will serve, as it will be Browers that can't play it. Another ace. And the Governors now find themselves down by their largest deficit, 10-5. Second ace from Lauren Burkhardt. Make that third ace. Back-to-back aces, though. 10-5 lead. The freshman again will serve. That one into the nets in a service error, and it stops the streak of 4 straight points. Her first service error. O'Gorman and Roosevelt, they're tied 1-1. Jefferson's got a 2-0 lead, just about to sweep Douglas. Washington just about to sweep Yankton, as those two teams are about to make their way into the state tournament next week, Thursday. This will be Wengler right down the line, and to the back row it went, and Ashley Wengler has kept the Governors 5 points behind. 11-6 is our score now. Harrisburg up 2-0 on Stevens. They just ended that second set. And the other 3 games just about get started, or are we going to wait another hour for that final game to get started? As Browers will receive this serve. It'll be now for Boddicker. It'll be a kill for Campbell Boddicker. Misplayed by Emma Doer. And Campbell Boddicker will absolutely take that point to make it 11-7. As Pierre is pull within 4 again. Elise Christofferson will serve. Governors trying to come back in this one. Have not led in set number 3. Short serve. This will be a free ball. Doer will get it across. Hanson is able to play it. Christofferson with the pass for Boddicker, but she put it in the net. And a 12-7 lead for Aberdeen Central now. Governors just can't get themselves multiple points and get themselves going here in this third set. They still have one timeout. Aberdeen Central with 2. This will be skipped off the net. Cronin. It'll be Christofferson's second hit attack. This will be tapped over, and it's going to be a kill for Tara Nyman. And it's now 13-7. And Aberdeen Central has a 6-point advantage. This is their largest lead. Only had a 1-point lead a couple different times in set 1. Did not lead at all in set number 2. Now the Governors have not led here in set 3. Boddicker over on the third hit. Sawyer Barr comes flying in. Tapped at the net, and another kill. As it's going to be now a 14-7 lead. As Nyman gets a second straight kill. So Aberdeen Central has taken a 7-point advantage. And again, this match is not over with a 2-0 lead for the Golden Eagle, or 2-0 lead for the Governors. This will be another service error, and the Governors have taken 3 service error points from the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, as that was Olivia Miller, I believe, or actually Maddie Sandvig that served that one out. This will be on the serve for the Governors. Kendi Withers, that's dug out by Hampton. Governors are trying to get back-to-back points here. As Kropp, that's dug out by Barr. Waldo will set it. Withers tapped it over. Boddicker got over to it. Now it's going to be Kropp just barely over the net. Withers had to play it. Waldo, and now to the near side. The Governors will block it, but it goes out. And a point for Olivia Miller to make it now 15-8. And again, the Governors just can't get multiple points here in this third set. As Maddie Miller will check in, and we'll go back to serve here for Aberdeen Central. 7-point advantage for the Golden Eagles. Mayer on the serve. Christofferson. Kropp over. That's going to be a kill for Abby Kropp. And that is just the third kill of the set so far for Pierre. 15-9 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. You're listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station with Jackson Young. We're back at the station. John Winkler here on this Thursday evening. SoDak 16 volleyball. Campbell Cronin with the ace. There's your back-to-back points for the Governors. Now try and string a couple more together. Cronin's third ace. SoDak 16 volleyball here on KCCR, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. It's 15-10 in set 3. Governors have a 2-0 lead. Back-to-back aces for Campbell Cronin. And the momentum starting to swing a little bit in favor of the Governors. Fourth ace for Campbell Cronin. She's got 2 kills, 4 aces. Govs are down by 4, 15-11. This will be the back row. How about a third straight ace? This will be no chance to return it. Governors have scored 3 in a row. We'll give her another ace. That's 5 aces for Campbell Cronin. There's a timeout, and there's the momentum that the Governors are wanting to have and to get in this third set. They pulled down within 3, 15-12, down by 3. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on KCCR, and you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebein Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
It is a 15-12 lead for Aberdeen Central over the Pierre Governors in set number 3, but the Governors have scored 3 straight points thanks to Campbell Cronin's 3 straight aces. How about a fourth one? Right on the line, that's in. Another ace for Campbell Cronin. That is her 6th in 4 straights. And the Govs have pulled within 2. And Cronin's streak of aces continue. There's not 5 aces in the deck. She won't get the 5th ace. But a Barr will put it into the net to hitting air, and the Governors have pulled within 1, 15-14. Hitting air from Sawyer Barr. 19 hitting errors by Aberdeen Central. Governors with just 9 so far. Cronin looking for a 5th ace in this streak. But it will be Barr again. That is over. Mayer to pass up for Christofferson. To Williger on the line and in. Governors have tied it up 15-15. fifth ace. Make that the fifth kill for Reese Terwilliger. And Pierre has tied things up at 15 here in set 3. It was just 15-8. As Cronin on the serve. Another ace for Campbell Cronin. 16-15 lead for the Governors. Make that 7 aces tonight for Campbell Cronin. A 1-point lead for the Governors. 8 in a row for Pierre. Cronin on the serve again. Another ace for Campbell Cronin. 17-15. Misplayed by Diamond. Another timeout by Coach Minden-Nagel. 8 aces for Campbell Cronin. And the Governors lead at 17-15. Second timeout used by Coach Minden-Nagel. Aberdeen Central on the ropes. Governors are trying to feel themselves in the state tournaments. Back in 30 seconds. Actually, let's keep it here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Governors were down 15-8. They've scored 9 straight points. They take a 17-15 lead, and now they are within 8 points of making the state tournaments. This had all the writings of Aberdeen Central taking set 3 and starting to try and make a comeback trail. But Campbell Cronin hasn't given up the serve yet. She's up to 8 aces. 6 have come in this string of kills and string of points for the Governors. And Cronin will go back to serve again, coming out of the timeouts. How about another ace? Nearly was another ace. They cannot figure out how to receive a Campbell Cronin serve. Now Cronin will pass up to the net. Christofferson passes it back for Sherwood. That's another kill. Governors up 18-15. Michaela Sherwood's 4th of the night. And then Junior Cronin. The student section that has come here for Pierre continues to count the points in a row. It's 9 straight points for the Governors. I had them at 10, but either way, 18-15 is their lead for the Governors here in set number 3. Cronin, that is finally out and finally breaks the streak, but a standing ovation from the Governor faithful here as Cronin. She's got 3 service errors, but nobody cares about that right now. She picked up 6 aces in that string of 9 to 10 straight points for the Governors. Sawyer Barr will serve. Governors lead at 18-16. It'll be Hampton to receive it. Christofferson now will pass for Kropp. That is going to be off the hands of Barr. That's a kill to make it 19-16. Abby Kropp picks up her 10th kill of the night. Ava Swenson will check in to serve. And the wheels have kind of fallen off here of Aberdeen Central. Ava Swenson will serve. Govs leading by 3, looking to qualify for the state tournament for a 3rd straight year. Near side, got over from Burkhardt with a backhanded hit. Now here's Terwilliger, off the hand, off the net, and a kill for Reese Terwilliger to make it 20-16. So now Pierre has scored 12 of the last 13 points. And they lead it by 4, 20-16 here in set number 3, looking for a sweep of Aberdeen Central. Swenson, that's going to be hit too far, make it 20-17. Service error from Ava Swenson. We'll join NFL in progress after we're done here tonight. We hope that it's sooner rather than later at this point, but the Governors have a 3-point lead here in set 3. Glad you're with us here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Mayer on the reception of the serve. Christofferson to Terwilliger, that is blocked, and a point coming from Ashley Wengler. Just the first block shot point of the night for Aberdeen Central as they pull within 2, 20-18 here in set number 3. Governors still have a timeout in their back pocket. Coach Stosher can use it, but with a 2-point lead right now, not ready to use it quite yet. Growers to receive it, went across the net, and then a kill for Ashley Wengler to make it 20-19. And Coach Stosher will use that timeout now as Wengler will pick up her 5th kill. 20-19, Governors are up by 1 here in set 3. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota on KCCR, and watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Back here as we welcome you back in Aberdeen Central High School. Governors are trying to advance to the state tournament. They lead it by 1, 20-19. No timeouts the rest of the way here in set 3. Governors are trying to win the match in 3 sets. Aberdeen Central trying to keep their season alive. Abby Kropp can't get it across the net. The Governors with the bad pass. And Abby Kropp will end up picking up the hitting error. 4th of this set. The first time the Governors had more than 3 in any of the 3 sets. And we are now tied at 20. Emma Doer again will serve. Brewers to receive. Christofferson with the pass over for Kropp. Tapped over, didn't get all of it. Ends up being played here for Wengler, and that's off the hands and down for a kill, and Ashley Wengler makes it 21-20. And Wengler will pick up kill number 6. So Aberdeen Central, after all that, so 12 out of 13 points in a row for the Governors. Aberdeen Central has come back and taken a 21-20 lead. Hanson, it is now Christofferson. Kropp trying to tie this back up at 21. Barr got the diving dig. It'll be over from Burkhardt. Dug out by Hampton at the nets, and it's going to be a net violation by Reese Terwilliger. And Aberdeen Central has taken a 2-point lead, 22-20. And Reese Terwilliger didn't probably realize how close she was to the net. So Emma Doer now will serve again. With Aberdeen Central leading by 2. Brewers, Christofferson. It is now Kropp. That is going to be tipped over, but dug out. It's now an opportunity for a kill, and that's going to be a kill for Wengler. And it's 23-20. And the Governors have to find a way to get this next point here. Got to find a way to break the streak that Aberdeen Central is on, as they have scored 5 in a row to try and send this to a 4th set. 23-20, Aberdeen Central leads. Governors need this one to pull back within 2. Mayer can't play it cleanly. Hanson can't get over to it. It's an ace, and it's 24-20. And Aberdeen Central is now 1 point away from sending us to a 4th set, as Emma Doer will pick up her first ace. And only the 4th ace of the day for Aberdeen Central. Doer on the serve, trying to send us to a 4th set. At the net, it's won by Christofferson. Point still alive, though. Burkhardt got it over. Mayer slides in. Christofferson, that's a nice hit by Christofferson to get the point to make it 24-21. So that's a huge point for Elise Christofferson, her first kill tonight. And Pierre is kneading away to get another point right here. Abby Kropp will serve with the Governors down by 3. This will be sets by Waldo. Near far side, tipped, and Brewers is there. Christofferson, Terwilliger, that's a kill for Reese Terwilliger to make it 24-22. Governors not going away quite yet here in set number 3. They got the first point they needed. Kropp got the serve and the point that they needed. Now it's 24-22. Need another 2 points. Need this one here. This will be to the nearest side. Wengler, nice dig by Kropp to keep this one alive. Bodeker's chance over, but right there is Burkhardt. Waldo sent it back to the net. Burkhardt, Bodeker at the net. Terwilliger, that's going to be a kill for Reese Terwilliger to make it 24-23. So now the Governors need this next point to keep this set alive. They have to score this next point to keep this set alive to try and make this 24-24. Kropp on the serve. It is played. Waldo, that will set. Far side for Burkhardt, tipped. And then Kropp hit it in the net, and that's going to be all she wrote on that 3rd set. Burkhardt gets the kill. And it's 25-23 for Aberdeen Central, and they've got a little bit of life. They take up the 3rd set. We head to set number 4. Not quite done yet. We head to set number 4. Governors lead it 2-1. Back in 2 minutes here on KCCR as you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Dakota Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping is who you should call as we enter the fall season. They can make sure your lawn makes it through the tough South Dakota winters. They can help with the fall cleanup, winterize that sprinkler system so that it can be ready to go in the spring. And once the snow starts to fly, they can help with that too. Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, helping customers year-round. Call Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, 280-4440. At Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical LLC in Oneida, we are all about guaranteeing that our customers are as satisfied as they can be and improving their bottom line. Stop by or give us a call today at 605-258-2708 to see what we can do for you. Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical LLC for all of your agricultural needs this season. Access Health Fort Pierre is here to serve you. Mission-driven to provide affordable, high-quality health care. Access Health provides personalized care for the entire family, including chronic and acute care, evaluation of illness and injuries, laboratory services, wellness exams, DOT and sports physicals, and immunizations. Access Health Fort Pierre. Affordable, high-quality service without the wait. Compassionate, committed, and convenient. The clinics of Access Health have been serving Central South Dakota for the past 35 years. Access Health, caring for communities, caring for you.
Vertic Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Vertic Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Vertic Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Vertic Electric, 224-8684. So we're not done yet. We head to set number 4. Pierre Governors are up still 2-1. They took the first set 26-24 and then 25-12 in the second set, but a 25-23 win in the set number 3 for Aberdeen Central, and a 1-0 advantage on an ace to kick off set number 4. And Aberdeen Central is trying to gain that momentum back as Arlie Waldo will get the ace. So 1-0 lead for Aberdeen Central. The 3 teams of the 3 sets. The team that scored first went on to win all 3 sets so far. Mayer will hit that one out. And it's a 2-0 lead for Aberdeen Central here in set number 4. Hitting error from Jordan Mayer. And the Governors, who had 4 hitting errors, 10 in total, now have 11 with that first one here in set number 4. This will be a lift called against Elise Christofferson, and it's a 3-0 advantage. And the Governors got to find a way to start this, get this streak ended here. This will be hit into the nets, and an ace. Make that not an ace, a hitting error, serving error. And it's now 3-1 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. First serving error, Campbell Cronin will serve first. She has 8 aces in this contest. This will be off the net, and then Kropp put it back in the nets. And a kill for Aberdeen Central to go up 4-1. I believe that was from Taryn Nyman. And a 4-1 lead here for Aberdeen Central. This will be Christofferson. Now here's for Kropp. To the back row it went Barr. Was able to easily dig that out. And now it's Burkhardt, dug out by Mayer. Christofferson with the pass for Kropp, and that's blocked. And another point for Aberdeen Central, make it 5-1. As Kennedy Withers will pick up the block points. Mayer unable to receive the serve, and there's Madison Miller with the ace. And things are starting to fall apart here for the Governors right now. They're down 6-1 early on in set number 4. Maddie Miller, another serve. Kropp to receive. Christofferson will pass for Terwilliger. That's going to be a kill for Reese Terwilliger to make it 6-2. And Pierre needed that one from Terwilliger. Make that now 9 kills for Reese Terwilliger. Ava Swenson
will serve now here for the Governors. Swenson on the serve. This will be played from Waldo. Now it's going to be Barr. Hanson, Christofferson, the pass for Kropp. That's going to be a kill for Abby Kropp to make it 6-3. And Kropp will pick up kill number 11 on the night. A 6-3 advantage here on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffle by a scoreboard for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Ava Swenson will serve here for Pierre. This will be played back far side over. Mayer is able to dig it out. Christofferson will pass now for Kropp. That is going to be played by Barr on the dig. Near side, Burkhardt. Again dug out by Mayer. Another attack for Kropp. Dug out by Barr a second time. Far side for Withers. Swenson's able to dig it out. Kropp will pass it to Christofferson. And then to the corner it went, but now played back by Aberdeen Central again. And there's a kill for Taryn Nyman. And Nyman makes it 7-3 for Aberdeen Central. So Taryn Nyman now with 6 kills. After a 12-kill third set for Aberdeen Central. And a 10-kill set for Pierre on set number 3. But it is 7-3 now for Aberdeen Central. Twilliger hits it in the nets, and it's now 8-3, and Aberdeen Central has taken a 5-point lead again. Twilliger on the hitting error, that's their second. Governors now with 12 hitting errors in total. Aberdeen Central only had 2 in that third set. That was a big reason why they were able to pick up a third set win. Mayer, now Christofferson. Boddicker, that's over the nets. Tipped by Barr. And it will be a kill for Abby Kropp. Might have said Boddicker, but it was Abby Kropp that got the kill. As she has now picked up kill number 12 of the night. This will be played over on the serve from Kropp. And then Burkhardt's chance. That's blocked by Reese Terwilliger. And 8-5. Governors have picked up 5 block shot points. Terwilliger with 2, Sherwood with 3. And the Governors have pulled within 3, 8-5. Aberdeen Central trying to make this a 5-set match. They have to come back from an 0-2 hole. This will be near side. Burkhardt punches it over. Kropp got over to it. Christofferson now will set for Boddicker. That was tipped. Played back to Boddicker. Now another swing for Boddicker. That's tipped to the net. Back over again. Christofferson in the corner. That's on the line. That's in for a kill. And Elise Christofferson will pick up her second kill of the night. Aberdeen Central was out of system, and Christofferson took it in her own hands. Pick up the kill to make it 8-6. Kropp on the serve. That'll be dug out near side. Burkhardt dug out by Hanson. Stays off the scoreboard. Didn't hit it, thank goodness, because it stays in play now for the Governors. They have an opportunity, but it still will be Kendi Withers anyway to pick up the kill, as it was unable to be blocked by Reese Terwilliger, and it's now 9-6 in favor of the Golden Eagles. Aberdeen Central leading by 3 here in set number 4. Doer on the serve. Brewers to receive. Christofferson for Boddicker. That is tipped and then dug out. Played back, and it will be a free ball, but it lands on the campfire. Miscommunication by Aberdeen Central, and the Governors will thankfully pick up the point to pull back within 2. It had disaster. It was disastrous for Aberdeen Central. Reese Terwilliger now will serve. This will be over the net. Christofferson will put it back where it came from. Actually swung it to the side, and Christofferson makes it now a 9-8. And Pierre is back within 1, trying to tie this up. Have not led here in set number 4. There's Terwilliger on the serve. This will be set by Waldo. Near side for Wengler. Dug out by Terwilliger, and then Campbell Boddicker with the quick attack. Had Aberdeen Central out of system. And Boddicker will pick up just her second kill since set number 2. And we're tied up at 9. Terwilliger again will serve. This will be Waldo to set far side. That one's tipped. Kropp will play. Christofferson now for Boddicker, and she tapped it into the net. And Aberdeen Central will retake the lead 10-9. Boddicker's third hitting error here in this match, first of this set 4, and Aberdeen Central's back up by 1. 10-9 score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schoffelbein scoreboard. Burkhardt will serve. Kropp to receive it. Christofferson now for Boddicker, and that one got all the way to the net, and it's 11-9. On the pass that was just a bit too far from Christofferson. 2-point lead now for Aberdeen Central. Just right after Pierre tied it, Aberdeen Central comes back and scores back-to-back points. Burkhardt will serve. Kropp to receive. Christofferson with the pass over for Boddicker. There's a kill for Boddicker, and maybe to get her back in rhythm here. Second kill of this set, and it's 11-10. It's a 1-point advantage here for the Golden Eagles. At least Christofferson will go back to serve. Christofferson on the serve. It'll be played here to the far side. Christofferson was able to dig it out. Cronin back over. Christofferson has to give a free ball. Barr will play it. Waldo now will set. It'll be Wengler. That was off the hands of Boddicker, and a kill to make it 12-10. And Wengler, who's now got 5 of her 8 kills in the last 2 sets, she'll go back to serve with Aberdeen Central leading by 2, 12-10. Wengler on the serve. That is going to be just out. Very close. Very, very close, but goes out. Wengler on her first service error. Whew. I'm not sure you can get a bead of sweat between how that went out and the ball right there on the line. That one's off the net. Nice diving dig there from Kropp. Got it over the net on the dig, but just got it across. This will be tipped, then played by Boddicker. Christofferson now back for Kropp. That is tipped at the net. It'll be Waldo now to play it. It's going to be a free ball upcoming, and Christofferson will play it high up in the air. Hampton with the pass. Sherwood will come over. Got it over and stayed in play. Waldo with a second hit tip. Got it out of play, and the Governors will tie it back up 12-12. Ugly point for any team that was going to get it, and the Governors were thankful to pick up that point as we're tied 12-12. Boddicker will serve here for the Governors. This will be on the near side. That's over, and Hampton is right there. Christofferson will set it for Kropp, as that one will be a nice kill for Abby Kropp. She's starting to get back in the swing of things as well. 13-12, her third kill, and these kills are coming a little bit harder for the Governor hitters of Abby Kropp. And the Govs have their first lead of set number 4. There's an ace for Campbell Boddicker to make it 14-12. First ace for Boddicker. Make that her second ace. Governors now with 10 aces in the match, and they lead at 14-12 now. Boddicker skips off the net. It was played by Aberdeen Central. Now it's on the near side. That's going to be hit out by Olivia Miller. That's her third hitting error. It's 15-12, and the Governors will force Aberdeen Central to call a timeout. 15-12. Governors lead it by 3 here in set 4. They're trying to win this in 4 and get to the state tournament. Step aside for 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Look, it's no secret that owning a vehicle can cause a lot of stress, and they get a lot of wear and tear on them through the extreme seasons we've grown to love. Graham Tire wants you to know that you can trust them with any problem that you have with your vehicle. Their ASE certified mechanics can make your AC cool again, or even just change your oil. They can look into and fix those noises that seem to come from nowhere and have you stressed out. Bring your car to Graham Tire so they can put your mind at ease. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
It is 15-12, the American Family Insurance Brittany Schoffelbein scoreboard. Pierre Governors have the lead in set number 4. They took the first set 26-24 and 25-12 in the second set. Aberdeen Central took the third set 25-23. Now the Governors are trying to finish it off in 4. Campbell Boddicker will swing that into the net on the serve, and it's now 15-13. Second service error from Boddicker, and it's back to a 2-point lead for the Governors. This is their only lead right now here for the Governors in this 4th set. Aberdeen Central struggled to lead in set 1 and in set 2. They didn't lead at all in the second set. Governors have struggled to lead for a long time in sets 3 or 4. At the net, Waldo will play it back. It don't look like it could have been called a lift, but now it's going to be Christofferson. That'll be for Sherwood, and she swings that into the net. It's now 15-14. Sherwood hitting air. That's her first hitting air of the night. And Pierre is leading by 1, 15-14 here in the fourth set. Waldo will serve. Mayer can't play it, and there's an ace for Arlie Waldo to tie it back up at 15. Her third ace. Governors still with 2 timeouts. Aberdeen Central has just 1 left. We're tied at 15 here in set 4. The massive 4 set right now. Waldo on the serve. Hampton received it. That's another ace. 16-15. Aberdeen Central has the lead. Coach Stosher might have to take her first timeout. She will hold on to those 2 timeouts right now. A 1-point advantage here for Aberdeen Central. Arlie Waldo with back-to-back aces. 4 on the nights. Nearly had her 5th one, and it will be a 5th ace. 2-hit violation on Michaela Sherwood, 17-15. And Waldo's now got 5 aces, and Aberdeen Central has stormed back with 5 straight points to make it a 2-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Cronin to receive this serve. Christofferson was at the net, and that's going to be hit out by Campbell Cronin. And this will most certainly force a timeout here by Coach Stosher, and she will take that timeout. 18-15 now. Aberdeen Central is up by 3 after the Governors led by just 3. 18-15 on the American Family Insurance Printing Shuffle by scoreboard. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. Listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
18-15 is our score. Pierre Governors have the lead on the trailing on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffle by scoreboard. Christofferson with the pass over. That is looking for a violation on Aberdeen Central. Governor's not going to get it. So Christofferson will set it for Cronin. That's going to be a kill for Campbell Cronin to make it 18-16. The Governors break the streak of 6 in a row for Aberdeen Central. And Cronin's got her 3rd kill. And here she comes back to serve. This will be Cronin's got 8 aces now. This is where the Governors want to stay in this rotation right here with Cronin serving the volleyball. Although this was received cleanly this time by Withers, and then the block goes out by the Governors, and Pierre does not score any points with Cronin serving, as Withers will pick up her 8th kill of the night, and it's 19-16 in favor of Aberdeen Central. Governors don't want to continue to trade points back and forth right now. Christofferson will set it for Kropp. Tapped over. That lands down for a kill for Abby Kropp. And for Abigail Kropp, her 4th kill of the set, as she's got 14 on the night. And the Governors have pulled within 2, 19-17. Ava Swenson will serve here for the Governors. Burkhardt. This will be played near side. Burkhardt over. Kropp. Now Christofferson. Kropp again. Tipped off the hands. It'll be over from Burkhardt and right on the line in the corner. And a kill for Lauren Burkhardt. And 20-17. And Aberdeen Central is now 5 points away from sending us to a 5th and deciding set. Although I will say the Governors are the best 5-set team in the entire state at 5-1 so far. Reese Terwilliger. That is going to be down for a kill for Reese Terwilliger to make it 20-18. Although the Governors in their 5 sets, their one loss was a 2-0 lead that they had that they did not win. Although they did have a 2-0 lead and hung on for a 5-set win. It's been everywhere for a 5-set win for the Governors. Burkhardt, that's down on the line for a kill, 21-18. Governors were down 2-1 and came back at 1-5. Governors were down 0-2, came back 1-5 against this team. Governors were up 2-0 and 1-5. They're up 2-1 and 1-5. And they're also up 2-0 and lost in 5. This will be Crop to receive the serve. Boddicker, that is tipped. That's a kill for Campbell Boddicker to make it 21-19. Governors hang within 2. And with Reese Terwilliger serving, Governors need a couple points here. They need at least 1 right now to put themselves within 1. As Terwilliger will serve here for the Governors. This will be received. Waldo will set. Burkhardt. That is tipped. Terwilliger can't dig it out. 22-20. And Lauren Burkhardt has picked up kill number 13. And it's now 22-19. Again, Governors need points. They need to rally points here. Can't trade anymore with Aberdeen Central. Burkhardt on the serve. Christofferson will set for Boddicker. That's going to be a kill for Campbell Boddicker. She's looked a lot better late in this fourth set. And it's 22-20. Both teams still at the timeout. And again, at least Christofferson will go back to serve. And they need points. They cannot keep trading points with this Aberdeen Central team the rest of this fourth set. Christofferson will serve. Just barely over the net. Now it's going to be Wengler. Dug out by Christofferson. Cronin with the pass for Sherwood. Blocked by the Golden Eagles. Comes back to the Governors. The set for Boddicker, who's swinging. That's out on the block, and it's 22-21. And Boddicker picks up her 5th kill of the set. And it's a 1-point lead now for Aberdeen Central. 13 kills for Campbell Boddicker. Elise Christofferson will serve. It'll be Barr. This will be set back. Wengler blocked by the Governors, but it didn't get back over the nets. And it's 23-21. So again, Governors cannot trade points back and forth, and it will be a timeout taken by Coach Stoscher. They got to have this point here to make it 23-22, and then they got to make sure that they score again. They've got to make sure they score a couple more times. Get a 24-23 lead. You can't get 3 in a row without scoring this first one, but you've got to find a way to get a point right here because you don't want to send this to a 5th set. You want to win this in 4. You had a 2-0 lead. There's no need for it to go to set number 5. But here for the Governors, who are up down 23-21, looking for the chance to end this in 4. But it is Aberdeen Central who is trying to mount the comeback, the 2-0 comeback. Kind of like a Mr. Freeze race in slow motion by the student section of Aberdeen Central. So now Ashley Wengler will serve coming in the timeout. Governors use their final timeout. There's an ace as it slipped off the net. And Ashley Wengler, sometimes better to be lucky than good, and she'll absolutely take it. Now the Governors have to score 3 in a row, or we are going 5. Wengler on the serve. Cronin to receive it, went over the net, back across the net, and we are going 5. A kill for Taryn Nyman, and it will take all 5 sets. I guess it would be no other way for this Pierre Governor team in the SoDak 16 to have to go 5. 25-21 in set number 4. To 5 we go for a chance for the state tournament. Back in 2 minutes with set number 5. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota. You're also watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
Imagine your backyard turned into an outdoor oasis. Hi, this is Jason with Leisure Palace. Imagine sliding into a hot spring spa and having the jets pulsate and rejuvenate your body, then take a few steps into your own outdoor pool, swimming and enjoying time with family and friends. At Leisure Palace, we have a great selection of spas, pools, and many other items. The guaranteed lowest prices and your oasis for family fun and relaxation. Leisure Palace of Pierre.
Terry and Peggy Barber with Brett Spray Service in Pierre and Oneida would like to wish the Pierre Governors good luck in tonight's game. Call Brett Spray Service today at 605-258-2743 for all your aerial application and retail chemical sales need. The Barbers would like to remind you what Henry Ford once said, that when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
Well, do we expect anything different when it came to the SoDak 16 match? The Pierre Governors, who are 5-set machines, go 5 sets with their season on the line. First of 15, winning by 2, will head to the state tournament. A winner-take-all game and a winner-take-all sets. Campbell Cronin will receive the first set from Aberdeen Central. Here is Abigail Kropp. Barr will get the dig. Nearly misplayed by Aberdeen Central. Kropp with the dig again. Hanton with the pass back for Kropp, but a free ball coming for the Governors. It'll be set to the near side, far side for Withers. That is hit out, and the Governors will take a 1-0 lead. And this is where you hope the trend continues all the way through. The team that scored first in the first 4 sets have won the first 4 sets. The Governors pick up the first point here in set 5. Campbell Cronin serves it in the nets, and it's 1-1, and that's a huge, huge break for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. With Cronin's 8 aces in this match, she does have 4 service errors, but 8 aces. It's 1-1. This will be Mayer to receive the serve. Christofferson with the pass for Kropp. That is tipped. Barr trying to get the dig. Waldo will pass it over. Burkhardt, Mayer at the net. Christofferson keeps it alive. Kropp over. That is going to be played by Aberdeen Central. Near side, Burkhardt right down the line. And it was Christofferson there, and Sherwood couldn't get back on her heels. And it is a 2-1 lead for Aberdeen Central. And Lauren Burkhardt gives Aberdeen Central the 1-point lead. It is Maddie Miller that will serve now. That is right on the line. That's an ace, and it's a 3-1 lead. And Maddie Miller will get a huge ace to give Aberdeen Central a 2-point lead here in set number 5. And a timeout will be taken here by the Pierre Governors. 3-1 is our score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffle by scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds. You listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
On the serve, another ace upcoming for the Golden Eagles. Jordan Mayer unable to play it. Ava Swenson will check in now for Mayer, and Maddie Miller's got her 3rd ace, back-to-back aces, and a 4-1 lead for Aberdeen Central here in set 5. Miller on the serve, Kropp to receive. Christofferson now for Kropp again. That's going to be a kill for Abby Kropp to make it 4-2. And the Governors need a lot more of that. Abby Kropp with 14, make that 15 kills now in this match. They'll pull the Governors within 2. as Ellie Browers now will serve here for the Governors. The lefty, her first serve of the night, will be out. And it's 5-2. Three-point lead for Aberdeen Central. Sawyer Barr will serve. Kropp, Christofferson, now to Terwilliger. That's going to be a kill for Reese Terwilliger to make it 5-3. That's a huge kill for Terwilliger. She had just 2 in set 4. Had 7 of her 10, now 11 in sets 2 and 3. And Abby Kropp now will serve. Governors down by 2, 5-3 in set number 5. That's on the line. Oh, that looked like it was right on the line. And it will go out. And another service error by the Governors makes it 6-3. Nearly had the ace to make it a 5-4 game. That's a big swing, especially in this 5th set. Christofferson, quick set for Terwilliger, tapped over, but dug out by Waldo. Burkhardt, it is Kropp. Now it's going to be Christofferson for Boddicker. That swing, it was blocked, played back. And they call a 2-hit violation on Reese Terwilliger. And it's now 7-3. So a 4-point lead for Aberdeen Central now. Governors got to find a way. Down by 4 here in set number 5. Browers, Christofferson will set for Boddicker. That is dug out by Barr. Waldo, Burkhardt blocked and not dug out by Browers. And Burkhardt will pick up the kill. Makes it 8-3. And Coach Stosher will take her second and final timeout. Governors are down by 5. They're up 2-0. Now it's a 2-2 tie. And Aberdeen Central's got all the momentum right now. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. And you're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
As we welcome you back here, Pierre Governors are down 8-3. Both timeouts have been taken here by Coach Tiffany Stosher, so they cannot stop this the rest of the way. And they've got to find points in a hurry. Christofferson will set it over for Boddicker. That's blocked and no one there for Pierre. Ashley Wengler gets the block to make it 9-3. And Aberdeen Central got the momentum on a 25-23 set 3 win. And they are on the cuspice of a reverse sweep that happened to them in Pierre a couple weeks ago. Now they're about to return the favor to the Governors. This will be Waldo, tapped over. It is Christofferson to set for Boddicker. That swing, that's a kill for Campbell Boddicker to make it 9-4. And Pierre is down by 5, and Reese Terwilliger, they need a lot of points in a row here. 9-4 is their score. Reese Terwilliger will serve. Take it 1 point at a time if you're the Governors. On the serve, that'll be nearly misplayed by Aberdeen Central. Burkhardt will give a free ball here for the Governors. Christofferson, Cronin, that's tipped. Burkhardt got a piece of it. Maddie Miller now back for Burkhardt. Tapped over. It is now going to be played from Kropp back to Boddicker. Got it across. It's going to be played at the net. That was how, now that wasn't a lift, it was beyond me. And this will be set too far, and that'll still be a point for the Governors anyway. Looked like it should have been a lift, but Burkhardt will end up getting the hitting error. And the Governors have pulled within 4. They need another point. They need this next point. Reese Terwilliger will serve. It'll be Miller to receive it. Waldo with the pass. Burkhardt will run. That's off the antenna. Back-to-back, make that 3 straight points here for the Governors. Back-to-back hitting errors by Burkhardt. And Pierre is pulled within 3. Again, 2 timeouts still remain for Coach Bindanago of Aberdeen Central. Reese Terwilliger will serve. Skips off the net. Barr will play. It'll be set to the near side. That's going to be hit out. Another points for the Governors. And Wengler hit that one out, and Bendenago has to take a timeout. All right, the Governors are not done quite yet. They've scored 4 in a row, and they put themselves back within 2. 9-7 is their score here in set number 5. We'll keep it here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Check out scores from across the states. As we have final scores, Sioux Falls, Washington, they would sweep in advance. They will take on Sioux Falls, Lincoln if they do beat Brookings. They're about to go up 2-0 in sets. Brandon Valley took the first set in Huron. That's the 10th seed over the 7th seed. Jefferson with the sweep over Douglas. Harrisburg with the sweep over Rapid City Stevens. O'Gorman came back and won 3-1 over Roosevelt. So we are the last 6 o'clock game going on. The other 2 7 o'clock games and then 1 8 o'clock game still left to play. Pierre knows that they will take on Harrisburg if they win now. Aberdeen Central would also take on Harrisburg with a win. This will be set to the near side. That'll be Terwilliger with the dig. Kropp will stay in. That's a net violation against Aberdeen, or against the Governors. The Governors had that ball played, and it's now 10-7. So a 10-7 lead. Governors are down by 3 here in set number 3. Lauren Burkhardt will serve. That's going to be played by Kropp. Might have been going out, but Christofferson now will set it for Boddicker. That swing, and Barr is able to play it. It is now going to be the near side. That's going to be a kill, and an 11-7 lead. Comes for number 4, and Kennedy Withers. Make that Olivia Miller in number 14. And Aberdeen Central's up by 4. And 4 points away from going to the state tournament. Lauren Burkhardt on the serve. Kropp to receive. Christofferson now for Boddicker. That's dug out by Burkhardt. Now near side for Miller again. Tipped, dug out by Hanson. Christofferson for Boddicker. That's a swing and another dig by Burkhardt. It's going to be near side Miller with the tap over. Christofferson, second hit attack. That's going to be played over Miller another time. It is Kropp, Christofferson, Boddicker over and on the line. That's in. No, it's out. That's out on the far side. And Boddicker nearly had that point, but now the Governors are down by 5. Off the net on the serve from Burkhardt. It is Boddicker again. That's going to be tipped, dug out by Burkhardt. Over on the second hit, Boddicker played it back across. It's blocked by the Governors. This is back again. It's won by Aberdeen Central at the net, but not the point one. Campbell Cronin's chance. That's dug out by Aberdeen Central. This will be sent to the near side. Over for Boddicker to play. Christofferson in the corner. That's down for a kill to make it 12-8. And Elise Christofferson has picked up her 4th kill. And Christofferson trying to keep herself from cramping right now. So a 4-point game, and Christofferson is cramping. And she's out of serve here. And on the serve from Christofferson, got it across. It'll be Waldo that will set. That's going to be down the line. Hampton with the dig. It got it back across. Now it's going to be another chance for Wengler. And that's going to be a kill for Ashley Wengler to make it 13-8. And Aberdeen Central is now within 2 of the reverse sweep and sending the Pierre Governors back to Pierre without a trip to the state tournament after having the 2-0 lead. Wengler on the serve. Kropp to receive it. Christofferson will have to get the bump set for Sherwood. Got it across, but it's going to be dug out. Middle of the floor, tapped over by Nyman. Diving did by Kropp to get it back across. Now it comes near side. Miller dug out by Kropp. Christofferson, Boddicker. That is going to be hit out, and it's match points. Governors need 6 points to save their season. Aberdeen Central down 2-0, got a 25-23 win in set 3. Hanson to receive it. Christofferson, Cronin's chance. That is tipped, played to the near side for Miller. Blocked by the Governors, that goes down, and Aberdeen Central advances to the state tournament on the kill from Olivia Miller. And Pierre, who was down up 2-0 will fall in 5 to Aberdeen Central, 15-8 in set number 5. A reverse sweep for Aberdeen Central sends the Governor's season to an end. We'll step aside for 2 minutes and come back to the post-game show. We'll listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota. We're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
At Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical LLC in Oneida, we are all about guaranteeing that our customers are as satisfied as they can be and improving their bottom line. Stop by or give us a call today at 605-258-2708 to see what we can do for you. Barber Farm Service Incorporated and Barber Chemical LLC for all of your agricultural needs this season.
Victory is sweet, but defeat stings. Where do you turn when things start to go badly in your life? This is Pastor Sam at Faith Lutheran Church. God loves you. He's by your side no matter what life brings. I encourage you to join us for family-friendly, encouraging worship. Whether today is a day to give thanks or to seek God's comfort, you'll find help and support at Faith Lutheran Church.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
The frigid air of winter and the blistering heat of summer can really put a dent in your pocketbook. The gang at Weatherall Roofing and Insulation in Pierre say, just foam it. Saving money on your energy bills is what it's all about with Weatherall Roofing and Insulation. Let Weatherall Roofing and Insulation help you save money with their custom spray foam or blow-in fiberglass insulation. Call 224-7982 for a free estimate. And remember, just foam it.
As we welcome you back here, Pierre Governors fall in 5 to Aberdeen Central with a 2-0 lead, unable to get that final set to get the win as they fall in 5, 26-24, 25-12, 23-25, 21-25, and 8-15 as the Governors, just unfortunately for Pierre, that's how their season has gone throughout this entire season. They were 5 sets. They were one of the best 5-set teams in all the state because they played so many 5-set matches. But unfortunately, here tonight, they were one 5-set match too short of making the state tournament. And they will fall, and their season will come to an end at 10-11 here this year. And will come a game and 1 set short of making the AA state tournament. Aberdeen Central, the 8 seed, will take on the top seed Harrisburg in the first game next week, Thursday. We go through some of the totals here. 51 kills for the Governors. They had the kill advantage by 4, 51-47. And they were led by Abigail Kropp, who had the match high 16. Campbell Boddicker with 14 and Reese Terwilliger with 11. Elise Christopherson and Michaela Sherwood each had 4, and Campbell Cronin with 3 for the Governors. Pierre in total, with those 51 kills, ended up with 15, make that 17. Make that 17 total hitting errors, as it was Pierre that had 3 in the first 2 sets, 4 in set number 3, 5 in set 4, and 2 in set 5. For the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, they had 25 hitting errors. They had 17 in the first 2 sets, and then they settled down and had just 8 the rest of the way. The Governors had 10 aces in total, 8 from Campbell Cronin, 2 from Campbell Boddicker. But again, the service errors were the bugaboo again for Pierre. While Aberdeen Central had 7 service errors, Pierre ended up with a total, of 10 service errors. They had 5 block shots for points. Aberdeen Central had 3 block shots. Aberdeen Central also had 13 aces in the win. On the victorious side, they had just 2 players in double figures in kills. Lauren Burkhardt had 15 kills and 10 kills for Ashley Wengler. 7 for Taryn Nyman. Ended up being 6 for Olivia Miller, 8 for Kennedy Withers, and 1 for Arlie Waldo, the setter. Finished with 25 total errors, and the Pierre Governors unfortunately don't get to the state tournament. They will fall in 5 here today, and it will be Harrisburg and Aberdeen Central in the first match. That we do know that one is for sure, with Harrisburg sweeping the Rapid City Stevens. The 5-seed O'Gorman was able to get the win. They will face either the 4-seed Watertown or the 13-seed Spearfish. It was a 3-1 win for O'Gorman. Sioux Falls, Washington, they picked up a 3-0 win over the Yankton Gazelles, and the 3-seed will advance. They will take on the 6-seed in Lincoln in the final game of day number 1. As long as they win, they're up 2-0 right now. And then Jefferson, the 2-seed, has gotten the win over Douglas in a sweep. Brandon Valley has got a 2-0 lead on Huron right now. That's the 10-seed over the 7-seed. Again, they don't reseed, so Jefferson will take on the winner of the 7-10 matchup of Huron and Brandon Valley. The Governors fall just short here tonight. It was a good season for Pierre. There's a lot that you look back on for the Governors and say we could have done this a little bit better, could have done that a little bit better, and they would be sitting at a home game in the SoDak 16. But unfortunately, they had to go on the road, and they were able to take a 2-0 lead, and they were looking very good through 2 sets. However, sets 3 and 4, Aberdeen Central got on a roll. Governors made the most of set number 3, got within 25-23. Again, when you look at it, Governors were able to score more points than Aberdeen Central tonight because they had a 13-point win in set number 2. They overall in the last 3 sets, they lost by a total of 13 points. So Pierre ended up scoring 2 more points than Aberdeen Central. However, not how you start is how you finish. And the Governors started out well, but they didn't finish the job that they were hoping to have. And Aberdeen Central, just like it was, the home team. Back on October 21st on that Saturday, it was the home team that was down 2-0, and they come back and pick up a reverse sweep win. And unfortunately for the Governors, this came with the season on the line, and Pierre's season does end at 10-11. We do have Pierre Governor football for you tomorrow night. The coverage will start at 6:30. Blake Dean and Mendel Miller will join me for the call of that contest in the 11AA state championship between the Pierre Governors and the Yankton Bucks. We'll have coverage at 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock on KCCR. You can also watch it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Again, the Governors fall here tonight, as that'll wrap things up here from Aberdeen Central High School. Gov season will come to an end. First time in 3 years that they will not make the state tournament. They made it back-to-back years, but it'll be the first time since the 2020 year that they will not be at the state tournament out in Rapid City. Aberdeen Central returns back to the state tournament with that 5-set win. You are listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station. Again, I want to say thanks to Jackson Youngworth back at the station. John Wickley here signing off as the Governors. They fall in 5. They had a 26-24, 25-12, and then 23-25, 21-25, 8-15 loss in 5 sets as we say so long from Aberdeen Central.
You've been listening to Pierre Governor Playoff Action presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. Governor Athletics is brought to you on KCCR by Access Health, Zander Auto Parts, AGE, Wagner Auto, Weatherall, First United Methodist Church, Fisher Rounds, AirTech, Barber Chemical and Barber Farm Services, Venture Communications, River Bottom Sanitation, Black Hills Federal Credit Union, Eagles Gas, Kone, Rising Hope Counseling, Oahe Grain, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Brett Spray Service, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Leisure Palace, Lariat Lanes, Faith Lutheran Church, Oahe Electric, The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, Am Tire, Country Carpet and Flooring, Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, and Farthing Electric. Join us next time for more Pierre Governor Sports on your home for the Pierre Governors, KCCR, and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports.